Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get on to the content.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another week of NFL picks. This is Conference Championship weekend. We had some exciting games last week. I'm hoping that we can get, with the exception of a couple games, including just last week's debacle of Seattle just absolutely manhandling the 49ers, man. That was, I think there's been two games where it's just been absolute blowouts, and last week that was one of them. But we got some exciting matchups. I was a little bit trying to get too cute with my picks last time, and I ended up going 1-3. So I'm trying to go a little bit more gut here, and not safer, but more so just like lean into that first gut that I'm going with. So I am going to dive into the matchups. Let's dive into it right now. Starting off, AFC Championship game, we got the New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos. So this game, it's going to completely pivot around the loss of Bo Nix, man. I mean, that's going to force Denver to hand the offense to Jarrett Stidham, who will be making just his fifth start of his career and his first meaningful one under real playoff pressure, man. So I think Denver's identity all season, man, it's leaned heavily on their defense, a unit that obviously led the league in sacks, and a group that's going to have to be dominant again, man, and take the pressure off Jarrett Stidham, which is actually funny because that's his former team. But anyway, that against the Patriots offense that's led by Drake May, who's already been kind of battered in these playoffs with double-digit sacks and multiple fumbles, I think the Broncos' path is very, very clear. You got to run the ball, limit the Patriots' possession, keep Drake May off the field, and let the pass rush just eat. Because Stidham matching May throw for throw, it just feels a little bit unrealistic, and you're asking a lot from him. And Drake May is good, man, but New England hasn't been flawless. I mean, they've had some criticism over their schedule. May struggled at times against Houston. They turned the ball over. Again, the Patriots' defense was just relentless in that game, and they forced C.J. Stroud into tough mistakes. But there's another building, man. I mean, the Patriots don't have a good history in Denver. I mean, in AFC title games in particular. We remember 2013 and 2015. Obviously, just not a lot of success in Denver, and you had Brady there, and then obviously Peyton was in Denver. But anyway, I mean, Denver knows Stidham well from his Patriots roots, so I assume New England is gonna. I mean, New England also vice versa. They also know who Stidham is. So Stidham, I think he has the potential to do something in this matchup. I mean, he's got a tremendous defense to lean on, and Mike Vrabel, man. I mean, you're telling me that he did well with against I know C.J. Stroud has just struggled massively, but against Justin Herbert and C.J. Stroud, I don't know, man. I feel like this is a tough one, and that's why I went so back and forth. Almost talked myself into going with an upset here, but being safer this week means trusting the quarterback with the higher ceiling and accepting that Denver's margin for error with Stidham, even with that tremendous pass rush and that tremendous defense, it is pretty razor thin. And that's why, by the skin of their teeth, maybe off a game-winning field goal, I'm going Patriots 23-21 here. They head back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 7 years. Denver, tremendous season, tremendous victory last week against the Bills, but I feel sick for their fans, man. I mean, you have like your biggest win in a decade, and then only for absolute heartbreak, man. I mean, you got Bo Nix, broken ankle, that's out for the season. That just sucks for him, sucks for the fans, sucks for the team. But anyway, I'm going to go Patriots here. They eke out another victory, and I'm going to just say that they go back to Super Bowl, again, first time in 7 years. So they return, and yeah, I'm going to go Patriots. Moving on to the NFC title game, man. We got the Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks from Lumen Field. This feels like a real coin flip game of the week, man. I mean, you're round 3 between division rivals who split in two instant classics in the season. The contrast couldn't be clearer. I mean, you look at the Rams. I mean, they bring the league's most explosive passing offense. You got Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams. Lethal. Then you got the Seattle. I mean, first of all, you got arguably one of the deadliest environments in, one of the singiest environments, I should say, in football. But their concern, man, it's been pretty obvious. Sam Darnold, he's just struggled mightily against the Rams. He threw 6 interceptions in 2 meetings this year and finished the year as the league's turnover leader. So making matters worse, Seattle loses a huge red zone weapon in Zach Charbonnet. He's done for the year, and that puts a lot more pressure on Sam Darnold to make clean decisions and high leverage moments, and that's a tough one to ask for a guy that just doesn't have that much experience in these moments. And then you look at the other side, man. Rams head coach Sean McVay has consistently found answers in playoff settings. Los Angeles has already proven it can win on the road in the postseason, but again, man, like, you're asking, like, see, look, Seattle's got a stingy defense, and just like old times, you know, a decade ago, they had a stingy defense, loud environment and everything. And that's really what it's kind of countering the Rams offense here. History in these moments, it leans a little bit more towards defense and home field event. If this is a divisional round prediction, there's a lot more kind of things that can go either way. But history in these type of games, these high leverage championship games, it leans more towards the defense and the home field advantage. And Seattle's defense to win when it protects the football, and that's what Sam Darnold needs to do. Combined with the energy at Lumen Field, it gives them a real edge, as long as they don't beat themselves. But with that being said, man, as much as I respect the Rams' offensive firepower and Stafford's resume, I'm going to trust the defense and the crowd. And the idea of Seattle, it just needs Sam Darnold to just manage the game at this point. Get the guys involved. But I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. Again, skin of their teeth, maybe a game-winning field goal, maybe a defensive stop to close it out and go back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 11 years. But based on my picks, guys, that's who I have winning. And that means we are set up for a Super Bowl 49 rematch in Super Bowl 60, according to my prediction. Should be a fun and exciting matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how these games unfold. And I just want two instant classics, man. I mean, I don't want a game, obviously, that we got like Seattle versus 49ers, but the way that they were just able to manhandle them, and I get to see, you know, San Francisco came into that game, they just started off slow, and then, but that's what a good defense does. They keep you, they basically put the foot on your neck. So if Seattle's defense can do that, you could be looking at a blowout here. But I think both these games are going to be really close. I mean, you got two division rivals, obviously, and then you got a kind of an old AFC old school rivalry. So we got an opportunity for many rematches here. I mean, you got Rams Patriots, you got, you know, Broncos Seahawks, and all have happened in the last, 20 years. But it should be exciting, man, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. You guys have a good one, though. Let me know what you guys think. Who goes to Super Bowl 60? You guys take care. Have a good one.
Hey, you watched the whole video. Thanks for that. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.